Yo, this JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir, I'm back with another one. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Shout out to my subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Shout out to my new subscribers. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, boy. Like I said, boy, y'all, man, I really do appreciate y'all because I'm almost there, man. I'm down at 900 subs. I think I can get 100 subs by the season start, boy. I sure appreciate y'all, man. But let me get right into this video once again. Okay. So, first of all, I'm going to start with this. My thing is, it's funny to me that we got these Dak fanboy slurpees, right? They can critique every position on the team, right? They can critique the wide receivers, say they good or bad. They can critique the defensive line, say it's good or bad. Even individual players at all these positions. They can critique the safeties, the cornerbacks, whether they're good or bad. They can critique the offensive line, individual players, whether it's good or bad. They can critique the running backs. They can critique the wide receivers, the tight ends, whether they're good or bad. They can critique the coaches, whether they're good or bad. Everybody on the team, they can critique and say who's good or bad, and they don't want them on the team, except for Dak Prescott. Why is that? I'm a hater. I should root for another team. I don't know football because I'm critiquing and saying whether Dak Prescott is good or not. That seems like a little hypocrisy, don't it? They can critique every player at every position on the team and determine whether they're good or bad, and they should be off the team. But they don't do Dak like that. But because I do and others do, we should root for another team, and we hate Dak. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Huh? PFF ranked this dude top 17. Man, I made a video like a couple months ago about Dak even being top 20. I think I put him like at I think I put him like 17 to 18, just like they ranked his ass. I got a little video I'm gonna show. I thought I went live about this, but I think I did go live and make my claim on Sports Junkie channel. This was some months ago. That's why I'm bringing this up because they came out with the that Dak is ranked 17th, which I was pretty much on point with them. So people can see, bro. This guy is overrated like a motherfucker with his inflated record. I'm gonna play a little bit of this clip real quick. Then what I want to do now. Okay. So this was my, you know, I want to go down this list of these 20, right? Let me bring that back up there like this. Okay, so anytime they will say, well, who would you draft? Well, who would you get? Who would you pick? It's the Dak. See, ain't nobody better than that. This is my opinion. From me being a Cowboys fan, shit, 40 plus years, and seeing what this dude do when he get on the field at the beginning of this going on his 10th season. This year, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield. He's a wash with Geno Smith. This ain't in no particular order though, y'all. This is just me just naming these players because this is just past season when Dak went 3-5. But all throughout the season, I was looking at this particular stat on ESPN throughout the season, and he always stayed down in the 20s, mid 20s to 30s, mostly between 20 and 25. You know what I'm saying? A couple, far as his stats and what he was doing throughout the season. He never was in the top 10 when he played before he got hurt. He was never in the top 10. So I'm just naming quarterbacks, I see all them from one on down that's better than him, but I was just going off here. It's not really in no particular order. It's just quarterbacks that I thought was better than him, like top 17 or 18.
Sam Darnold, just like I told him, because it'll be cheaper, and if you put the same weapons you put around Dak that he has had throughout his career, Sam Darnold probably would go farther than that. So that would be my number 4. Number 5, Lamar Jackson. Number 6, of course, Patrick Mahomes. Number 7, I'll still take Aaron Rodgers over him. I'll say Justin Herbert a wash. I'll say Brock Purdy's a wash. I'll take Kyler Murray. That's number 8. I'll take Bo Nix as a rookie because in his rookie season, he took his team to the damn playoffs.
I also corrected that with Brock Purdy because Brock Purdy have been to 2 NFC championships and a Super Bowl and has beaten Dak every time he played him. So I went, I had to put Brock Purdy back in there being better than Dak.
And Dak had more weapons than Bo Nix did. Huh? Number 9, I'll take Matthew Stafford. Number 10, I'll take Josh Allen. Number 11, I'll take C.J. Stroud. Number 12, I'll take Jay Daniels. Caleb Williams, that's a watch. Nah. Number 13, we still at number 12 because I watched that with Kirk Cousins. Number 13, I'll take Jordan Love. Number 14, quarterback, I'll take Jalen Hurts. I'll take Tua. Number 15, hell, I'll take Russell Wilson. Shit. Number 16, no, I want to take Bryce Young. I want to take Drake May. You know what? Drake May a rookie. If you got him some weapons and some shit, that's 16. I'll take Drake May, number 16. Derek Carr, that's a wash. Nope. Will Levis, no. No Daniel Jones. I don't know. Trevor Lawrence turning out to be a bust. 17. So he down at 18. Top 20. Top 20. He at 18.
Right. So I was pretty much on point, you know what I'm saying, with PFF ranking his ass 17, bro. And then we got this overrated record he got. They want to put this record up there like he's 76-46, right? 76-46 record versus in his career. But if you look at his stats for as far as his record, you look at the teams he's played to accumulate that. He's had my bad, hold on. He's had, where's that? Oh, here we go. He's had half of his wins against the NFC East. Went from when he started in 2016, the NFC been garbage. He lost to the Giants his rookie season twice, and after that, they haven't beaten him. He's always beat up on the Redskins because they done had too many different quarterbacks. His only tough opponent in the NFC East was the Eagles, and he kind of caught them, at different times because sometimes he didn't play them and they beat us. Sometimes he did play and they still beat us when he played, especially in 2019 when it was a play-in to win for the playoffs, and he lost to them and had a better team. They played against a bunch of backups for the Eagles. So it just recently the Eagles got good. I mean, they won the Super Bowl in 2017. Don't get me wrong, I'm saying they're not good, but they've been kind of up and down. You know what I'm saying? There have been times where their defense hasn't been good. You know what I'm saying? Like from 2017 to 2022 when they went to the Super Bowl that was 5 years. You feel me? So his record from 76-46, half of that was against the NFC East. So that leaves you with like what, 43-36 left. So after the 43-36, His record against winning teams is 26-31. Huh? So that leaves you 17-5 against basically under 500 teams and suspect teams with teams with injuries and backups playing and shit. He only have good. His record is only good against garbage teams, basically, and running up stats against teams that's already put the Cowboys away. He playing catch up in garbage time, inflating his stats. But when you look at the shit and you look at the numbers, 76-46 versus let me see if I can get back to the right one. 76-46 versus in his career, right? Half of that come to 33-8 from playing the NFC East. He had it good when he came into the league in 2016 against the NFC East. He had it good. So it play with your mind a little bit about how good he really is, because the teams he's beaten, they really haven't been that good. So that 76-46 record, that shit is inflated as hell. It's inflated against winning teams. Dak Prescott record against winning teams. Prescott has been a Dallas Cowboy franchise quarterback since 2016. Hold on, let me go back to the top of this and give y'all the source of this. Okay, this was done by Dominique Claire in 2021, but it's been updated May 23rd, 2025. Right? Okay. Prescott had been a Dallas Cowboy franchise quarterback since 2016, quickly becoming one of the most visible players in the league. Based on his stats, he's consistently posted top-tier passing numbers. Evaluating his three-win loss record against elite opponents offers a deeper insight into his legacy. As of the end of 2024 NFL season, Dak Prescott has a career record of 26-31, 0.456% against winning teams. Those numbers include only regular season games. Where Prescott was the starting quarterback, the opponent finished the same season with a record of over 500. Here's a season by season breakdown. See, in 2016, that's when he was a rookie. He had a team around him. Huh? Well, look at that. 3-2, 1-3, 3-4, 2-6, 0-3, 5-4. Okay, this one it started to get low in 2021. Damn, 2020 he was 0-3, but hell, he missed what? Well, he started off 2-3 in 2020 before he got hurt. It seems like every time he get hurt, he's under 500. He's under 500 with his record. He was 2-2. He got hurt, broke his leg. No, that was a real injury right there. We saw that in 2020. 2022, 4-1. 2023, 5-4. 2024, 3-4. Damn, he was 3-5. 2024 for everything. So he was sucking in 2024. Now these is his best three seasons: 2021, 2022, and 2023. His best seasons against what was that? Winning teams. He was loaded in 2021, loaded in 2022, loaded in 2023. But mind you, didn't he play? He played the Eagles, the Commanders, and the Giants, right? So he got 2 victories. Yeah, so he get to play them twice. So let me go down, scroll down a little bit more and read some of this here article right here. All right. Context behind the numbers. Prescott performance becomes even more nuanced when you factor in the efficiency metrics like expected points added and completion percentage over expected. Resources like RBSDMs QB efficiency tracker revealed that while he ranks well statistically, translating those numbers into wins against strong competition remains the ongoing challenge. Prescott's numbers reflect both the heavy strength of schedule and fluctuating roster support. He's played through elite defensive years and high power offenses, yet the Cowboys often fall short in key matchups. His best years against winning teams came in 2021, 2022, and 2023 with a combined record of 14-9 record across those three seasons. And most of that shit came against the NFC East when they was bums. That stretch counters the narrative that he only beats weaker opponents. Well, you got to look at them defenses, and we're gonna get into looking at them defenses, especially of the NFC East, which he played against. On the other hand, he's had multiple losing years against strong teams, notably 2019 and 2020, which has made consistency a focus of critique. How does he compare? Prescott 4.456 win percentage against winning teams places him in the middle tier among active quarterbacks. He's ahead of QBs like Kirk Cousins with .234, but behind elites like Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. You can see a full breakdown of active quarterback records, master QB record chart. Okay, well we're gonna look at this chart right here. Green is for win, red is for losers. And as they said, as you can see, he mostly had losing seasons against a good team. 2016, you can see 2016 he had weapons beyond weapons. He was a rookie and came in and played with all veterans, all pros. I mean, he had a squad in 2016 that he had Zeke. He had to do shit. Zeke was carrying the rock. 2017, Zeke got suspended for 6 games, and you see what happened. 2018, he was sucking, went 3-5 until they got Amari Cooper, and he still got a terrible record against winning record. Dak Prescott win-loss record against winning teams by season from 2016 to 2024. 2019 is shitty. 2020, he only played what? How many games he played in 2020? Shit, 5. He went 2-3, got hurt. 2021, one of the seasons he had. If you look at that roster that he played against with the Giants, the Commanders, and the Eagles, you can see why. And amongst other teams, 2022, he did good in 2022, but he missed 5 games in 2022. 2023, yeah, and then 2024. Yes, sir. But we're gonna look at them. We're gonna look at them NFC East teams because his total record. I want to say it again: 76-46 overall, 33-8 versus the NFC East. That leaves you 43-36. Okay, against winning teams, he's 26-31. So that leaves you 17-5. So that's just against any little teams, terrible teams, basically. Come on, man, this guy. that 76-46. That's an illusion, bro. That's an illusion. But then when you look at the 2021 defenses, you can see. Let's start with points allowed. Who allowed the fewest points? We see Buffalo up there. Okay, Dallas was 7. They only gave up 358 points. Philadelphia was 18, so he going against the 18th ranked defense. And then got down. Where's Commanders? Commanders was 25th. So the Eagles, they gave up 3,756 passing yards. They gave up 28 TDs and only got 12 picks. Come on, bro. Come on. Washington, they gave up 4,333 yards. They gave up 34 TDs and only had 11 picks. So he get to face those guys. I didn't even put the Giants in there. The Giants was last. Woo, they gave up 4,409 yards, gave up 28 TDs and only had 7 picks. Come on, bro. This is who he going against, right? So let's go to 2022. Let's go to 2020. This might have been the best year he might have had because let's see who points allowed. Who gave up the most points? Who gave up the least? Who gave up the least points? Okay, Dallas was 6, Washington was 7, Philadelphia was 8. Okay, so they right in the same area, giving up points. 2022. Okay, let's see. The Commanders. I ain't do yards allowed on other, but yeah. Hold on, let me go back and do yards allowed real quick in 2021. Let's see, gave up yards allowed, gave up the most yards. Okay. Let's see. Gave up the least yards. Philadelphia was 10th. They gave up 55.90. Dallas gave up more yards in 2021 with 50, so they gave up probably 400 more yards than the Eagles did. But you got the Commanders gave up 6,108 yards, and where the Giants at? Hold up. Oh, the Giants was 21st. Okay, they gave up 6,000. So the Giants and Washington giving up the most. They right here together. Oh no, there's something right there. Let's go to 2022. Go to 2022. Okay, I'm gonna do points allowed. Who gave up the most points? 6, 7, and 8. And then the Giants, where the Giants at? They 17. And let's they gave up 6,089 yards, and they gave up 3,638 passing yards. They gave up 21 TDs and only had 6 picks. This is a gimme with the Giants. It's guaranteed W's with them. What is he? 12-2, 14-2, or some shit? Right. So we're gonna go to the Washington Commanders. They gave up 5,178 yards. Passing, they gave up 3,252 yards. They gave up 26 TDs, and they only had 9 INTs. Philadelphia gave up a total yards 5,125. They were right there behind, and they gave up 3,057 yards. They gave up 22 TDs and had 17 picks. They were decent. 2023. Let's see. Who gave up the least points? Okay, Cowboys was 5th for giving up points. God damn, Philadelphia was 30th in giving up points. Washington was 32 giving up points. They gave up 6,054 yards. Philadelphia, and they gave up 4,296 passing yards. They gave up 35 TDs and only had 9. They only had 9 picks. Washington. They gave us 6,612 yards, 4,457 passing yards. They gave up 39 TDs. And man, he was playing a weak ass. At 2021, 2022, 2023, man, this is the only decent defense in the NFC East he gave up, man, was 2022. That it was decent that he played against that, you know what I'm saying, that the defenses were decent. But they still weren't better than the Cowboys defense. And that ain't really talking about who was actually playing in the games. They was ranked that way, but on those particular games when they played, they probably was missing starters like a motherfucker. I'm telling you, he feast against injury-riddled below 500 teams. He feast against those teams, especially in the NFC East. Especially in the NFC East. Man, are you kidding me, man? This 76-46 record is a fraud. That shit is inflated. Y'all can miss me with this guy. And I'm going to stay on this throat. Since y'all can critique, since these Dak fanboy slurpees can only critique every other position and player on the team except for the quarterback, I'm going to critique and stay on the quarterback position with Dak Prescott on here. So y'all can miss me with that shit. This dude has had it easy in the NFC East. This inflated ass record at 76-46. Yo, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. Yo, this JB the Cowboy fan. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Cowboys.
I'm glad. I will tell you this. If there's a human breathing that I've ever met that I'm proud that took advantage of me financially, I'm proud it's the one sitting to the right. And Dak,